Okay, this is Unit 6 on the future of the lakes. So taking a look at a place like Lake Erie that has completely bounced back from its industrial period and the industrial malice, how do I suppose that I could revitalize the city? I saw a very good example of this in Marquette. Erie needs to invest in its lake, and it needs to actually do something with its lake. Currently, it doesn't have a very good coastline, and it only has Presque Isle to actually advertise and monetize. That is bad. It needs more. Lake Erie is one of the warmer lakes, probably one of the better ones to swim in if it were actually clean. Now, it's cleaner than a lot of other places, sure, but out of the Great Lakes, it's not the most clean. So, if Erie were to do something like Marquette, where it actually invested and cared about its coastline and its lake, that might do a lot better for Erie. Marquette was very much in the same place, a post-industrial rusting town, that didn't have much going for it, but it invested in its lake, it cared about its lake, it invested in its environment, and now it's doing a lot better. So, Erie needs to do that. Erie needs to have more reasons, more local businesses sponsored, more investment in the lake, more infrastructural projects, and having a certain style. Erie tore down a lot of its older industrial buildings, which had a certain style to them that Marquette used and utilized to great effectiveness in turning all of those those industrial age buildings into little shops and such that gave the town a distinct feel and style. Erie needs to do very much the same thing. So, how can I overcome the brutal winter season? Marquette has done the same thing. I'm going to compare Erie a lot to Marquette because I saw a lot of parallels. Marquette got cold at night, like 30, 40 degrees cold, and it was fine. And that's in the summer. In the winter, it's probably worse. So, Erie can definitely overcome its harsh winter. In fact, the lake freezing over might be a good thing, because it always brings in ice fishers and other people looking to do ice-related activities. Another thing that we heard was a songwriter in Marquette who was working on something about people who have come to the Great Lakes, specifically Lake Erie, in the colder months in order to surf waves, because the waves are higher in the colder months. Erie can very much invest in that, and it can prosper because of it. So yes, not only can Erie work around its harsh winter, but it can definitely use it, monetize it, utilize it to great effect. If I am from the region, do I plan on staying and fighting for the place? So, I would build a home and family in Erie, but I'm going to leave and become a diplomat first. I'm going to return to Erie later, and then try to fight for it more. I will do what I can now, and I will do what I can after I become a diplomat. But while I'm a diplomat, I would like to learn how I can help Erie and what would be best for the town. If I can do that, then I stand a much better chance of actually helping my home prosper and turn into a thriving metropolis. Or, I don't know, just thrive. Just do anything, please. So yes, that is how I feel about Erie. That is how I feel about its future, and that is how I feel about what it can and can't do. And the short version is, it can do a whole lot. It just needs to actually try.